Imagine that every sip of a sugary drink or bite of cake triggers a chain reaction inside your body, affecting nearly every organ, from your gut to your brain. That's exactly what happens when we consume too much sugar, and the consequences are more far-reaching than most people realize. Why is sugar harmful? Excess sugar in the diet is proven to be more harmful than beneficial, especially regarding heart and metabolic health. Numerous studies link high sugar intake to increased risk of weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, certain cancers, liver problems, dental issues, and even mental health disorders. How does sugar affect our organs? When it comes to the gut and metabolism, too much sugar disrupts nutrient absorption in the gut, leading to metabolic imbalances and poor utilization of other essential nutrients. Now, let's talk about the liver. Fructose, a type of sugar, is processed almost exclusively in the liver, where excess amounts are converted into fat. This increases the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is now extremely common. For the pancreas, overloading on sugar can impair insulin production and lead to insulin resistance, paving the way for type 2 diabetes. When it comes to the heart and blood vessels, excess sugar raises triglyceride levels, lowers good HDL cholesterol, and contributes to plaque buildup in arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease. And over time, sugar can impact other organs, like the kidneys and the brain, raising the risk of depression and cognitive decline, as well as the teeth, causing cavities, and it may even increase the risk of certain cancers. So does sugar actually cause addiction? Well, interestingly, animal studies have shown that sugar can trigger addiction-like symptoms, kind of similar to what happens with drugs like cocaine. This includes things like cravings, tolerance, and even withdrawal. And in humans, sugar stimulates the release of dopamine and those feelings of pleasure, which can, lead to repeated consumption and habit formation. How much sugar do we really consume? And how much should we? On average, adults take in about 17 teaspoons or 70 grams of added sugar every day. That's actually 2 to 3 times more than what's recommended. Guidelines suggest that women should stick to up to 6 teaspoons, which is about 25 grams per day. For men, it's up to 9 teaspoons or 36 grams. Ideally, free sugar intake should stay below 25 grams per day, which is about 6 teaspoons, and it's best to limit sugary drinks to less than 1 glass per week. Alright, so what are some techniques to help cut back on sugar? Some of the most effective strategies include gradually reducing the sugar in your drinks and foods so your taste buds have a chance to adjust. It's also super helpful to read labels and pick products with less added sugar. Try replacing sugary drinks with water or unsweetened beverages, and remove sweets from your home and environment to make temptation less of an issue. Setting specific goals and tracking your progress, like keeping a food diary, can really make a difference. And if cutting back feels tough, don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or even professionals. In conclusion, too much sugar isn't just about gaining extra pounds. It actually puts a burden on every organ in your body and increases your risk for a whole range of diseases. The good news, though, is that even small changes can have a big impact on your health. The very first step is just being aware and, starting to gradually reduce your sugar intake. And now we want to hear from you. Have you tried cutting back on sugar? What changes did you notice in your body or mind? Share your experiences in the comments below. We love reading your stories and tips. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out on our latest anatomy insights. Follow the Anatomy Lovers channel for more evidence-based content about how your body works and how you can keep it healthy. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.